I need new music.
This is the JJO Discover New Music Podcast.
Wolfgang, how are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
All right, well, let's get right to it. Obviously, there's no denying your talent. All right, you got the chops, kid. You come from legendary musical pedigree. You played in Van Halen. Your dad's Eddie. You played in Tremonti. But for you, as Wolfgang the artist, what's special about getting your second solo album of originals out there, your own sound to the masses?
It's nice to have an opportunity to show that this isn't just sort of a quick one-off thing. Like this is what I do now. This is so just to get that extra foot down is really nice.
Did you maybe have those second album jitters, which I know sounds crazy for a fella like you, but with that sophomore album and putting that together and getting it out there, was there maybe more confidence going into the studio this time?
Yeah, I think I came into it with more confidence compared to the first one after having established what I did with the first and kind of getting into this one. I think the only thing I just wanted to avoid was a sophomore slump, so to speak. So it's nice to see the record being so positively received, certainly.
Now, also, too, I know after your first album, your debut solo album, you had some extra material, some stuff that was already ready in the can, and you were pretty much ready to go. You toured to support that first album, but then once you got off the road for that, just talk about, retooling some of those songs, having some of that stuff ready, and having that second album kind of already on the horizon.
Yeah, there were some ideas that didn't make the first one that I think needed more work, and then I had written a bunch at the beginning of 2020, and then some at the beginning of 22. Just kind of compiled all those ideas together, and the best of those are what you hear on the album.
And best of is an awesome way to put it, because it's an awesome album. And it even comes with a limited edition pink cassette version, which if that comes with a pencil, that's even perfect. So you can wind that thing up.
Right.
It's also no secret that you're versed in pretty much every instrument, and you actually play everything on your albums. And then, of course, you have a very talented touring band behind you when you're actually on the road. But it always intrigues me, in that recording process of it all, and you playing, the guitar and then doing the bass parts and the keyboard. Is there an instrument that you enjoy playing more than the rest, recording? And I'm sure most would assume it's the guitar, but I wondered if maybe you had a favorite there that you like playing the most.
No, drums are definitely my favorite. That's where I started. So I really feel like I don't get much of an opportunity to play drums anymore. Outside of recording, so I have a lot of fun doing that.
Get in there, and it's very cathartic to get the old sticks back out of everything.
Exactly.
Do you have a favorite track on this album? Is there one specific one that maybe really gets you every time?
It's tough. It's like picking kids, but I'm proud of all of it. But I really like the first song, Right. I think it sort of encapsulates everything I'm going for when it comes to my band and my music, and that like you can have melody and aggressive heaviness sort of coexist without overriding one another.
And as you continue to grow as a solo artist, and obviously starting off in the drums and then guitar and working your way through, but then becoming the singer of your band, did you maybe notice some challenges in your own musicianship, things that were a little bit more to work on as you made this second piece, the sophomore piece with Mammoth II?
It's a fun thing to do. I mean, I've kind of forced my hand, and I've put myself in an uncomfortable position to be able to learn and grow. I felt that my weakest stuff was singing and guitar, and so forcing myself to play guitar and sing is a great way to get better. So I think really making that decision and kind of playing everything that has forced me to represent my material by being in front of it in a way that I wouldn't be comfortable with.
Yeah, kind of that baptism by fire, like, hey, we're on stage, we got to do it.
Exactly. Yeah, you don't really have time to get nervous. You just have to do it.
And of course, too, I wanted to bring this up with the new album means new music videos. And I enjoyed this. In the music video for Another Celebration at the End of the World, you have to play bad guitar. Was it almost harder to play bad guitar? Like acting? Was that kind of a stretch for you? I feel like it might have been for a guy like you.
Yeah, it might be a little harder. I really don't know because it's all I know is that it's fun.
Listen, rate, share, subscribe. Discover new music now at WJJO.com, in the JJO app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Brock has a new interview every Thursday evening between 6 and 7. 94.1 JJO.
I need new music.
This is the JJO Discover New Music Podcast.
All right, well, now that the important stuff's out of the way, like, of course, the brand new album, Mammoth II from Mammoth WVH, go get it now. Add it to your collection. We are going to play rapid fire, all right? There's no wrong answers. You just go with your gut, and we'll learn a little bit more about Wolfgang Van Halen. First, everybody Wang Chung tonight, or everybody was Kung Fu fighting?
Kung Fu fighting.
Flintstone Push Pop or Choco Taco?
Push pop.
The Mighty Ducks or D2, The Mighty Ducks?
It's been a while since I've seen both of them, but I think I remember enjoying the second one better. Isn't the second one where is Iceland the bad guys?
Yeah, that's D2, and they play the street hockey and everything like that. It's awesome. But you know what? D3's baller too, though. I mean, they're all soaked jeans or damp socks?
Oh, the jeans. The socks, soaked socks are the worst.
You just feel it gets on your heel. It's just
Yeah.
Would you rather see Bigfoot or the Loch Ness Monster?
I don't know. What situation would you be in more danger? I feel like you could see the Loch Ness Monster from further away and be okay, like with a telescope. So I'm going to say Loch Ness Monster.
Right. You're on shore. He's in the water doing your thing. Bigfoot, you stumble on him, you might have to fight Bigfoot.
It's too late.
Okay, last one. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
100 duck-sized horses. So I feel like you could just kind of, unfortunately, like step on them instead of a duck the size of a horse. Do you know how easily it would just have you seen a duck eat bread? Like that would they could rip your head off.
Yeah, and they got that kind of like spiny tongue thing.
Yeah. No, I'm not about that. I'd rather try and fight the horse army.
Well, again, all fantastic answers from Wolfgang Van Halen. Very well thought out. More importantly, thank you for talking new music. Again, the new album from Mammoth WVH, Mammoth 2, is out. Wolfgang, thank you so much, man.
Thank you so much, man. You take care. See you soon.
Listen, rate, share, subscribe. Discover new music now at WJJO.com, in the JJO app, or wherever you get your podcasts. Brock has a new interview every Thursday evening between 6 and 7. 94.1 JJO.